Hi everyone, welcome to Clarity Tarot. Back with you for another pick a pile, and today the question is, why do people like you? So there's three piles, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and each one has a face-up card from the Kabbalah Tree of Life Oracle. Pile 1 is the Beloved, which is an earth sign card. Pile 2, we have the Actor, also an earth sign card. And then pile 3, we have the Point, which is a fire sign. So take a moment and think about which pile you'd like. Timestamps will be below, as well as any information about private readings. This is a general reading, so it may or may not apply perfectly to you, but I'd love if you tell me if it did or it didn't in the comments below. Okay, everybody, see you at your pile. So pile 1, why do people like you? We have first the Beloved. Again, an earth sign card. It has a lot to do with the body, like taking care of your body. It can indicate pregnancy, or even a connection with another person as well. We have the High Priestess in reverse, 9 of Swords, 6 of Swords, and then I love you as your message card. So let me tune in here just a moment. Why do people like you? So the first thing that's coming for me, pile 1, is that people really like you because of how much intentionality you show in your relationships. So, I mean, normally when we're thinking about why someone might like you, 9 of Swords can be about sleepless nights, restlessness, anxiety, or depression. But what I'm getting from this card is you ruminate a lot about your relationships, how to make them better, how to show up more authentically, how to meet needs for the other person, how to leave any unhelpful behaviors or things in your life behind for the health of the relationship. And I'm getting that you kind of see each relationship almost like a pregnancy, something that you have to carry and nurture with your physical body, with your time, with your energy. And so people will just feel really comfortable with you. With the High Priestess reverse, I get for you that really the High Priestess does represent who you are, which is kind of, a mystic, a person who is very complicated, has a lot of repressed and unconscious thoughts and feelings and desires, but they're always exploring those, and they might be very mysterious. And what I'm getting for you with this card reversed is that you maybe don't fully realize this about yourself yet, or you haven't stepped into it 100%, but other people recognize this about you and they see it about you and they find it really interesting and exciting, and they're looking forward to when this card pops up right and you're fully in your mystical power and wearing pants like this, I hope. Do you see those? Those are pretty great. So, yeah, this one's pretty straightforward. People like that you show up for them in a way that's really supportive and meaningful. They feel very taken care of, very loved, very appreciated. Like you'll do anything to make things work. Knight of Cups coming out as well, which again is about like an offer or message of love or support. I'm getting that you do this in your friendships, your family relationships, and your romantic relationships. Everybody. So practically everyone that's around you notices this about you. I'm getting even people that you're not in a relationship with, they see this about you. And so if they're not in your inner circle, they kind of wish that they were, so that they could benefit from that attention. Anything else that I'm missing here? 5 of Wands reversed. You don't want to fight. You don't have any ego about, like if there's a disagreement that comes up, you really just want to work things out. You don't have to be right. You don't have to win at all costs. What else people like about you that I might be missing here? Got a few cards here. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the 7 of Cups and the Artist in reverse. So again, I'm getting that this is how people are seeing you evolve. So people just intuitively know about you that you're not you haven't maxed out yet in terms of stepping into yourself. So the Six of Pentacles reversed, they see that you sometimes might overgive to situations, but they know that that generosity at some point is going to come into a balance with you and the world around you. Seven of Cups, there's also something about you that is kind of unpredictable. People don't know exactly what they're going to get. I'm almost getting with this, like, in terms of gifts, like the little ways that you might surprise them and show them that you care, or just delight them within the relationship. So this might be things that you might, let's say if it's your partner, you might come home with a little surprise that you found that day, or you might text your friend like a really silly meme that just makes them smile, or you just find little random things to do that others find really delightful and warm their heart towards you. And then the Artist, so this is the main card I was referring to when I was saying a moment ago that it's another area people are seeing you like step into. So you have a lot of latent creativity. I almost think that you direct your creativity primarily in your relationships because you haven't found an outlet for that elsewhere in your life. And it's not like if you find that outlet, then anything will diminish in your relationships. No, you'll still have this kind of way that you show up. But I think this is just a little message that Spirit wanted to sneak in here about you finding an artistic medium of some kind. And the encouragement is for you to just play around with a bunch of different things, see what you like, see what stands out to you, see what you want to go back to. Just follow your passion. And that will be another thing that people really like about you, is seeing the things that you create. Okay, pile one. Let me just see. I actually want to draw one of these cards. This is the Language of Letting Go deck by Melody Beattie. So I just want to see if there's any. Okay. Approving of myself. So people really get this from you. They get approval from you, that you unconditionally love and support them. You also direct this love and approval to yourself most of the time, is what I'm hearing. And so this is both like an acknowledgement that you've come a long way in this area, that you really give yourself the love and attention that you give others, and don't stop, keep going. It's really a positive thing for you. I'm also hearing that is a direct pathway for you to find this artistic expression in some way. That's interesting. Why would that be? I guess I think it's again related to this High Priestess reversed. So there's some hidden aspect to you that you will only discover through your continued approval and support and love for yourself. So that's kind of interesting and intriguing. Let me know in the comments if that's you, if that resonates for you. I'm really curious to hear. I just had a couple other ones fall out here. Initiating friendship and not apologizing, not needing to apologize, because always being proactive. Some other great qualities about you, pile one. So I hope you enjoyed that reading. Please leave me a like or a comment or subscribe to the channel so you know when I upload. And I would love to hear if this resonated for you, or even if it didn't. I'm always interested in feedback and who's out there, and I want to meet my subscribers too. I think there's like 20 of you right now, so it's a small but happy group. And let me know too if there's any particular question you'd like to see me read on. All right, thanks, pile one. See you next time. Okay, pile two. What do people like about you? So we have the Actor. It's an Earth card from an Earth sign card from the Kabbalah Tree of Life Oracle. It means, being flexible, being entertaining, being creative, maybe, wearing a mask as needed when helpful, kind of all the things you would think about when you think about an actor. We have the Sun reversed, the Page of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles reversed, and conflict scares me. Interesting. Okay, let me tap in here for just a moment. Okay, so I'm going to apologize right now if you picked pile two, because the message that I'm getting that Spirit wants to deliver is actually about why people don't like you. So if you're not interested in hearing that, please feel free to click off this video. But you also may want to consider listening to it, because somehow I guess Spirit wanted to be cheeky with you and get you to this reading. So consider staying. And if you don't want to, I certainly understand. So the message that I'm getting that's coming through is people can sometimes see you as a little bit irresponsible, refusing to show up and take responsibility for choices that you make, for ways you may have hurt other people. You come across as very playful, even sometimes playing with other people. Always kind of changing your approach, but in a way that sometimes makes you appear slippery, hard to pin down, inauthentic. With the sun reverse, people can see you as possibly either having like a really big ego or coming across as kind of pessimistic. So the question I want to ask right now is why Spirit wants to tell you why people don't like you. I mean, number one, I kind of don't appreciate having my reading taken over, but okay, the world in reverse. So this is a really clear message. So the reason this is coming up in this reading is Spirit is tired of trying to get your attention with this. I'm hearing that there have been so many different signs, so many different examples of this happening in your life where people actually deliver this message to you. Like, you won't work things out with me. You won't take responsibility for that thing that you said or did. You're just playing around. You don't take me seriously. You don't take anything seriously. I don't know who you are. You don't show up consistently. And so with the world reversed, that means a cycle hasn't completed. You haven't closed out this negative part of your life where you show up this way. And so the reason that Spirit has hijacked my reading is because they just want you to know that this will continue. You will have these negative experiences you don't like, people confronting you about and saying things to you that you don't like forever and ever and ever until you address these things about yourself. So, fine. I want to know now, Spirit, what will happen if Pile 2 does address these things, if they start addressing healthy conflict, if they start taking responsibility for themselves emotionally, if they start looking at things more optimistically, if they show up to life more authentically, what will be the outcome if they do that? If Pile 2 takes the message this time, what will be the outcome? So we have the Four of Cups, the Five of Pentacles reversed, the King of Swords reversed. So the outcome will be you'll go into a time of meditation and contemplation. You'll be able to forgive and accept yourself and forgive and accept others. And I'm hearing with this, there's a really deep well of unforgiveness in your life, Pile 2, for yourself. You basically don't forgive anyone. You don't forgive yourself when you make a mistake. You don't forgive anyone else. And you just, when something bad happens, you move on and hope the next relationship's going to be better, that it's going to go smoothly, that there will be no issues, that you'll never be the need to do any repair. And what Spirit is trying to say here is that doesn't exist. That's not how life is designed to be. You have to work things through, and it probably starts with you forgiving your parents. I'm just going to say from personal experience, it's your first relationship. It's the first place where things go wrong, where you don't get what you need, regardless of how amazing your parents are. So if you're having this come up for you in a recurring way, the message I'm getting is that you need to go back to the beginning, really work with a therapist, work with, okay, that's weird. What I'm getting now is maybe work with an internal family systems therapist. I don't know a lot about that. I know it's working with parts within yourself, and usually those are, some things that come online early in life. Anyway, the encouragement here is to take that direction and really don't stop until you forgive yourself and forgive those in your family. And then this will resolve for you. Anything else for Pile 2, Spirit, that you want to get across? Okay. We have the Queen of Swords, The Three of Cups reversed. The Four of Swords reversed. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune. The Eight of Cups. The Nine of Swords. Yikes, you're just not getting a break here, pile 2. So the message I'm getting now is Spirit wants to tell you again what's going to happen if you don't do this, because this is a really specific message. It might only be for one person out there. So if you're being totally confused and frustrated by this message, then it's not for you. If you're that one person this message is for, what I'm getting is that your reaction to that last part of the reading about what will happen if you do address this and the positive things that will happen in your life, you're kind of like, whatever. And so now Spirit wants to tell you again, here's what's going to happen if you don't do this. You will continually experience people who treat you like a Queen of Swords. They'll show up in your life as a Queen of Swords, which basically is like cutting you off at the knees and putting you in your place. Your friendships will not develop. You won't have a sense of community. You'll continuously feel like you're stuck in this period of like analyzing what went wrong and never really figuring it out. Wheel of Fortune, you'll feel like your entire life is based on luck and there's no rhyme or reason you'll have no sense of control over your life. And you'll continually be in situations where things fall apart and you have to leave things behind. You'll have to continually move on in your life. You'll never have anything lasting. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Swords, which is anxiety, depression, sleepless nights, nightmares. Not a good situation here, pile 2. So, again, I'm very uncomfortable delivering this message. I'm kind of annoyed that Spirit has just taken this over. So can we leave pile 2, please, with something encouraging, if you're still listening to this, that is. So anything else that you want to tell pile 2? I'm going to draw a card from the messages deck in a minute too. Ace of Swords reversed. So the message from Ace of Swords reversed is don't deceive yourself. You can lie to other people, but you can't lie to yourself. And then one message from here, please, Spirit. Maybe that's some advice for you as well. Just start by telling the truth to yourself and others. Just start there, and little things. Start with, okay, what's true about this situation? Any message for pile 2? Let's see, anytime now. These always take a while to come out. Message for pile 2. Wow. Okay, so what I'm getting with this is Spirit is after you. They are not going to ever let this go. You have too much inside you that's beautiful and positive and wonderful to keep yourself in this messed up situation where you're just hurting yourself and others. You're never getting what you want. You're never feeling loved truly. You're never feeling accepted. It's all just an illusion that disappears as soon as there's the smallest problem, because you dip or you refuse to take responsibility, you refuse to apologize. Spirit is not going to let this go. You're never going to be off the hook. The hook is your home with this. So they just want you to know. Okay, pile 2, please leave me a comment about that reading, or a dislike, or a, I don't know, terrible review. That was kind of a harsh message, but I'm hoping that it reached whoever it was meant for, and that, as is always the case with messages truly coming from Spirit, that it will hit you in a way that is inspiring to growth and actually encouraging in a way. Thank you for coming. I hope to see you next time. All right, pile 3, the point. I just hope this reading is nothing like the last one. If you want to really cringe, go back and watch pile 2 because that was rough. But we're here to talk about why people like you. So we have the Point, which is a fire element card from the Tree of Life Oracle, Kabbalah Tree of Life Oracle. It's about almost like the tipping point, like being at that moment right before something ignites. We have Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups in reverse. I feel so embarrassed in reverse. Ooh, what do people love about you? You just keep on going. Nothing can stop you, pile 3. You're like this Queen of Wands. I mean, so in this deck, this is the Tarot of the Divine. The Queen of Wands is Pele, who is like, the fire goddess, like creates the volcanoes in Hawaii and such. So she's literally like the birthplace of fire, of new land, new places. So that's really amazing. And so what I'm getting here with the 10 of coins or 10 of pentacles reverse or 10 of coins and the Queen of Cups reverse is that these things are both in your future, both like, so Queen of Cups upright is empathic, nurturing, totally and fully in touch with her emotions, and there's a really beautiful flow. When it's reversed, that's blocked a little bit. She's not quite there. She might be a little passive aggressive or cold at times. Things come out sideways. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not in terms of her emotions. So the message here is that what people like about you is they know that you have this within you and you're going to get there. And it's just like one of the things you're going through in life. So they actually like to be a good friend to you or be a person that supports you on your journey of getting to this upright Queen of Cups, if that makes sense. And it's likewise with the 10 of coins or the 10 of pentacles reversed. So upright, 10 of pentacles is like everything you could want, like financially abundant, emotionally, in terms of your relationships, spiritually, like you got everything going for you. And with it reversed, you're not exactly there yet. And I'm also getting the message that there are times where it looks like the chips are really down, like nothing is going right for you. But you still show up like this. You show up like the Point. Like, this is the moment for action. Nothing's going to stop me. I'm not embarrassed. Yeah, I fell on my face. Yeah, that didn't work out the way I wanted to. But I'm the Queen of Wands. I create fire. I'm not worried. What's going to happen? No matter what happens, destruction or not, I can rise from the ashes. I can create something new. I know how to reinvent myself for myself and the people I love. And spirit's on my side. What are you going to do to me? How are you going to come at me? And so I feel like this, I mean, you can probably even tell from the way I'm talking. Like I'm feeling this fierceness, this protectiveness, this do not mess with me. People get that about you, and they also get that about people and places that you love. So if you work for an organization, let's say you work for like a nonprofit or even just like a regular company that you really believe in, or you really are connected to your boss. Anybody says something negative about your boss or tries to go against your organization or cheat your organization, God help them. God have mercy on their soul, basically is what I want to say. Like you don't play with that. And you're a very fierce person, especially when crossed. I'm getting, though, that you're very fair. You're fair and balanced. Well, maybe not always emotionally balanced, but you're not going to go after somebody because just out of spite. You only would do that if they really, truly deserve it. I think you're kind of great, pile 3. I like this about you. Let's be friends. So what else? What do people like about pile 3? King of Cups reverse. So again, it's like doubling up on the message that there's this deep well of emotion in you. People can see it. They know they can see your capacity, what you're capable of, and how much love you have to give. And it's just like right there under the surface. But maybe you have some healing to do, or maybe they just haven't gotten to that level with you yet in the relationship. So it's almost like this little carrot that's dangling of just like the ultimate connection, the ultimate friendship, relationship, whatnot. What else? What else did I miss, Spirit, about why people like pile 3? Knight of Coins. That's interesting. So, Knight of Coins, Knight of Pentacles, is someone who's very slow, very methodical. What an interesting combination with the Queen of Wands. So these are like kind of two opposite ends of the spectrum. So Queen of Wands is like immediate, fiery, fast results, explosion, and you're not totally sure what's going to happen after. You know, it's kind of like the moment of like the Big Bang. You know, something incredibly creative happens, but then you're not really sure what's going to happen after. The Knight of Pentacles, or the Knight of Coins, is the opposite. This is like very methodical, very small steps, one after the other, that are going to lead to the result. It might take forever, but there's no way you're not going to get there because it's so well planned out. So people see that you have both sides of this to you. And because this took a while to come out, I think not everybody knows this about you at first, but when people see this about you, they realize, oh, she's just not this, like, I'm gonna, pull a rabbit out of a hat person. Like, she can really back this up and lay the groundwork as needed. And so people really, I'm getting, they must almost feel like a little jealous of you. Not your close friends, of course, or people that really love you, but people can feel kind of jealous about this because it almost seems unfair that you're able to do both. Does that make sense? So that's kind of cool. All right, now I want to see from this deck. This is the Language of Letting Go deck by Melody Beattie. So what else, Spirit, do you want us to know if this is for pile 3 of why people like pile 3? Confiding in a friend. So obviously this card is about secrets, about vulnerability, being open, sharing. You not only do this really readily and inspire others to do it for you, but you're a very safe person to talk to. That's awesome. I knew I liked you, pile 3. Anything else? Yeah, we have making the right decisions. Yeah, so I was getting this earlier about you, not cutting someone unless they deserve it. It's kind of the same message here. Like you're very thoughtful, and you're not gonna go all Pele and Queen of Wands about anything unless you see that a moment of destruction is needed. Like it's always kind of like healthy destruction, which is amazing. Anything else for pile 3? Standing firmly in my truth. Again, do not cross pile 3. Like she's on the side of justice. I don't know why I'm saying she. I guess it's because it's the Queen of Wands. We also have the Queen of Cups reversed, but you can be any gender. All right, and actually I did do this for the other piles, but for you, I want to draw a card from my Enneagram deck, which I created. Anything else about pile 3? So we have the gift of type 3 on the Enneagram, values, shine, and thrive. And then we have the prayer posture of love. So, which is just, hands over the heart, really feeling the love from the universe and keeping it for yourself when you're praying or meditating. So the final message for you, pile 3, is take a moment and really acknowledge how wonderful you are, that you're glowing, and let that sink in. Give yourself, at least in the way that you hold your body, if nothing else, the love, affection, and support that you so freely offer to others and want to give to the world. You're a force to be reckoned with in the best possible way. You're totally amazing. Spirit wants you to know. I think you're awesome. Please friend me or leave me a comment or something. Let me know that you picked this one, and I hope to see you again. Thanks for coming by.